Hi, my name's Goad and we're here at MPavilion by Ando. My studio Reef Design Lab has installed our Mars modular artificial reef structure inside the pond. So our studio Reef Design Lab is a design and manufacturing studio, and we really work in the space of artificial reefs, coastal protection structures, and really all kinds of marine restoration projects and products. And that's really what we focus on. So it's a real niche, but such an incredible area to work in. MARS stands for Modular Artificial Reef Structure, and it is essentially an artificial reef structure that's designed to be put together underwater like Lego. It is designed to be a permanent substrate for transplanting coral in the temperate environment, for oyster and mussel restoration. It's a very unique restoration product. It's also designed to be quite beautiful as well. Whilst it looks like a relatively complex geometric form, it's actually very simple. So each module is built up of two half units, which is placed together and then built up like a lattice. So we essentially have one single component that builds up the lattice, and then we have what we call end caps, which are designed to be placed on the edges of the lattice. And those end caps can also be used in coral growing tanks, so they can be seeded and then placed out on the reef, but they also act as a shelf for transplanting larger corals, or also designed to be a ledge for fish to hang out underneath. We're actually going to be installing this Mars 2 system in Port Phillip Bay as part of a coastal protection project with the City of Greater Geelong, as well as a permanent substrate for growing oysters and mussels. The way that we designed the system was we incorporated these very small ridges, which are perfect for things like oyster spat and juvenile mussels and oysters to colonize those grooves, so they actually have some protection when they're really young. It is designed as a permanent substrate. So if you think about artificial structures in the marine environment, like shipwrecks or pier pylons, any artificial structure that is left in the marine environment essentially becomes a permanent substrate. So Mars works in the exact same way. It's designed to last decades. It's designed to be a permanent system. It's literally installed by hand. So I think that's the big difference, and that's the big difference between traditional artificial reefs. So for example, like large sunken ships that are designed deliberately to be an artificial reef, they'll be sunk deliberately, or sometimes smaller ships will be lowered in by a crane. Whereas this is fully built by divers, free divers, normally scuba divers, and can be built in multiple arrangements as well. So that's what's really exciting about the product, is it's not just sort of a standard system. It can be built almost in an unlimited amount of ways. And that's really good, I think, because it can be tailored to the environment. I think there's not a lot of knowledge around this sort of area of work. We have incredible ecosystems, and I think it's really important for people to understand what's happening in those ecosystems, understand what the restoration tools are, because this is essentially what Mars is. It's a restoration tool. It's not a solution, it's just designed for targeted restoration. And I think it'd be really great for people to understand the amazing ecosystem we have here in Port Phillip Bay, grab a mask, grab a snorkel, get underwater and have a look at what we have. And have a look at some of the artificial structures that have become part of the environment. And I think as we start to build around the marine environment, there's more need to build ecologically inclusively. And that's really what Mars is about.